from Aalto University in Finland. My name is Sanna Lehtinen, and I was happy to contribute to this edited volume with an article on philosophical and applied urban aesthetics. So the aim of my chapter was to offer some theoretical insights which stem from environmental aesthetics in particular that could help us understanding our aesthetic preferences, aesthetic perceptions, aesthetic judgment related to contemporary cities. I understand aesthetics mainly through its philosophical notions, its connotations that very often direct us to think about art, our relation to different artistic creative phenomena. But it goes well beyond this. So the idea that aesthetics is about sense perception and the ensuing ideas, cognitive judgments that we make based on sense perception is very much driving also my chapter in this book. I think aesthetics from this philosophical and applied perspective enables us to make sense of the city in a bit more conceptual level, so that we are able to, in a way, agree that we all have our differing perceptions about the city in question that we might be engaged in. But then again, we also share a lot of similarities in those processes by which we come into different conclusions. So to me, philosophical urban aesthetics offers conceptual clarity in describing many of the experiences that we instantly recognize from our own experiences. It might also help us to engage between different disciplines, different branches of research that have an interest in contemporary cities. But more than this, to me, philosophical and applied aesthetics offers a framework by which we can also understand currently ongoing sustainability transformations and transitions. So it can offer us some guidelines, some understanding on how our aesthetic values and preferences are also parts of these processes. So it is, in a way, I try always to say that aesthetics is not only a cherry on top value, it's not only something that we think when everything else is working and ready. It is very much fundamental to the human makeup and to our human decision making. We evaluate, we make assessments, we interpret the things that we get to know through our senses. So this idea of aesthetics goes back to German philosophy of the 18th century, to Alexander Gottlieb Baumgarten's original definition of aesthetics as a philosophical discipline, as a science of sensible knowledge. So it acknowledges that besides rationality, we do get a lot of information through our senses. And in the case of cities, nothing to me is more exciting or varied than the contemporary constellations, the wonderful organisms that cities are, and what we understand, how we engage with them in a multi-sensory way in most mundane everyday situations. It really offers a possibility to understand human environment relations in the particular cases of cities now and towards the future. I want to thank Amy and Joe for this wonderful opportunity. It was really a pleasure to collaborate, and I hope to see you all in person in some point. Thank you.